It was only in 2018 that for the first time in the history of Ghana, Ghana baby and you are obey or electricity tariff do. The whole electricity prepaid what so doing ama in your home or ya akufado baumia aben. Enough for the first time ranging 18 to 30%, and even so corporate institutions, they enjoyed tariff downward adjustment up to 30%. It's a fact. The records are there at PURC. So that tells you the MPP incentivized the private sector. Women there, especially medium to small scale companies. Then the mining companies now were complaining. We adjusted tariff for them. Go and check the records 2018. So that tells you there, in spite of all the symptoms, the ministry yes a bay mo obua ankrankre dwumaye. Now bisa won the NDC bay ebe incentive na we introduce. They are saying there sabi e ka obi da ho, but the makon about way. But we worked. We kept the lights on. We reduced electricity tariffs. Abazinti na wo bay we increase electricity tariffs. In the electricity in Tumunto and Obandama Nima nkofu ye more illegal connection, so ECG loses more money. So just a few of us are yebezi no kwara ma ECG no. Dodo no wabaka there won Tumunto to obey illegal connection, and they are doing it. Who doesn't know? It's a fact. So Abanano must get its priorities right. It is not about the PR fixation. It's not about the PR fixation and situation whereby one which no kakana wa catch MPP equal. And no wa catch MPP bi na what's the corruption. Look, abra amanka se minche yenu anu. One goodwill na ehun also one should BBA. Ghanaians are tired of the talk.
But so omo beka say enye talk omo oniema to back as remember one 24-hour economy edwuma no wanfa. What say? One job. Bill, yeah,
please. A bill. A bill. A better 24-hour economy, so I can create office. Now a bill. And sana a 24-hour economy. You only need a policy. It's a policy, you don't need a law.
Because I know kind say private institutions no say a year stronger and no a bit me create more jobs. A business or site example say me paying a be a jumani me be into maka.
So a place like Despite environment. So Despite
the companies in a bit me are thriving on and also
so
one of
very well, good question. So Despite more equipment for your work. So ABR, the government must have a policy, not a law. A policy there. Say, is the war equipment for wage at the port, what tax, it was this much rebate. And now you're tax free. It's baba. ABR electricity consumption, a system is put in place, and more consumption per hour you're okay, during the day, more consumption, during the day, more ABR 8 hours. During the day, more consumption or ABR 10,000. There's a discount system. Hours are so ABR 20% discount. So that savings, you use it to expand. You reinvest in a Jumano, and then it also helps you to expand and employ more. Or your basic. It's not about saying that macro economic variables no are stable. Inflation have before. What is inflation when it is not reflecting in your pocket? How would I mean inflation now work? Have you seen any impact of that inflation in your disposable income? Yes, in commerce, yes, in commerce. Maybe so there.
And I me chairman say bia ene me kona me kotade. Maybe for instance, me turn 50 Ghana cedis. Maybe the following day, and I said the next 2 days, me ko or maybe at 60 cedis. Na say inflation above for maybe 50 cedis no, and reduce here, but the rate at which you
are talking theory. Oh,
and your brofo, and your brofo. Say
at least me say. Okay, so hold on. In question, maybe so there. inflation na work kan wasa awo ejipe despite what you oka eto wo ba no hunzama eto waso hunzama eto electricity igzigwa ikogom ikezigwa nya dem bia eto petrol gu kam me bi so there the inflation na abefom no na was so 3% no do you see any positive impact in your disposable income musika ten na inya no ehun there says ya is save more na me bi so
na machire we honorable. So,
okay, are you being hypothetical or you are facing reality?
Because say me spend it, for instance 2,000 cedis a month. E won niema wakeke nyina me tototoyi. Na bi anka the following month no. Me find say inflation e wo about 23%. Na ne ati about 3 and I say let's say 5 component. Definitely, so 23 the rate at which
you are being hypothetical. You are defining inflation.
No,
I'm defining to me inflation. I'm also being practical.
Oh, say if we are being practical there, and you're not fuel, for instance. Say me fill me car, na say maybe 1,200. Now prices above for na say me fill na say 600. I've saved money.
Is that the case? Fuel above.
No, me cite as
an
example.
I am asking you practical question. Let's use Abner Chase disposable income to illustrate it in corporation. Maybe so there. Ufu anato at the pump. Abefumana, are you saving money at the pump? So the inflation is meaningless. Are you not
in your impact?
You were trying to define inflation to me.
And you said define it because
you don't want to answer, but it's okay. Are you aware that Aban introduced 1 cedi per liter of petrol?
Yes.
So that has had impact on you, correct?
Yes.
Every liter that you pay, you buy, you know, with disposable income, no that's all. Because in the first, you spend 200 cedi on petrol each day. Because of 1 cedi per liter, says you are spending 220.
But that first, so now 200 no. Now there has been a reduction.
Reduction in what?
Per liter. Per liter first now it's 14 cedis. Now no for 10 cedis.
That's not the argument. That's not the argument. I'm talking about what government is taking from you. And so on is a market issue. Marketing is determined. I'm talking about what the government is taking from you. The abandoned if you want American wasam. It's not about ABR marketing ama price akufum. Only is determined by the market. Today, America for na Israel for one Iran one some semi. And with the oil prices it may have effect. I'm saying that that's not the issue now. I'm talking about governmental action. Has government imposed levy on the petrol you buy? Yes. Does it affect your disposable income? Yes. Basic calculation, 200 and extra. You are paying 20 cedis on that. So you are losing 20 more. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. By the way,
cocoa mebo yebeba cocoa it's now not so wo samene apa wo be kan say pe ensemo mampanyi de betu ja e wo so na no enye the reality no de betu ja
but yendom kuma yes yebama the true state of the nation
it's not the reality
debi or your paper talk
okay
and I am a full document we here for one paper official report
now we bobo enema na so bia na wo ka MPP mobile ben mu a enema motimi ye eboa Ghana for now aban so ebetimi aka say onim so man introduce about health sector na Ghana Medical Trust Fund non-communicable diseases are very expensive in health insurance
who told you the health insurance it wasn't taking care of these things. It's not true. Mankasa or your propaganda.
Honorable.
Me say or your propaganda.
Na get fund
get fund then.
Say almost so mbeka so my so
we are
no more the buyer and
am I the no hold on. Am I the PRO for government?
Honorable. But me to where Juma me
you can't ask me about Aben. I'm not the PRO.
I didn't mean to me say waka.
I am telling you about MPP. Excuse me.
Now, that's a baby. We are
I'm not the one doing
like
the PR.
You rightly said, we are having a conversation.
Yes, a conversation that if Woba Mawamba can want success story. I have spoken about NPP, yes, success story, and I'm saying that when you compare, they don't match us. That's the point I'm making.
They don't match.
No, but all the major social intervention program, for instance, Kufuor came and introduced reform in the cocoa sector. Since Gold Coast, Abenbi and you are waba to cocoa, a kwafu one sikado. And these are bankote the waba to do.
Like you, what kinds? What's an I can no correct. What can you can feel?
Tell me what position. Let me finish.
You can feel no, mammy for
what position was there? Someone what about Bema? As someone walk at your cocoa, kwafu, you know, what's what about Bema? Or my paying a kufado. Cocoa, no trap bag 3,100. What's the one about Bema? Wabama, I cost 6,000.
Based on the price at that time or no?
Ozikan 6,000 1 year. What the only 400 cities, it was a 500 cities and was a count. Since you had what to cocoa, a quaffo, one cocoa per bag and what to do 10 million. Cocoa quaffo, what can discuss 10 million. And can 10 million what to do. Cocoa kwafo obi waka je scale cocoa crash wo obi ne ba ni school fees ne ba ni hostel fee obeye den wetua inyandom kuma ya semi de o man payin cocoa kwafo for one sika ma hon o se dey bi on fa ma hon and this abai agi cocoa kwafo woni sika won fa ma hon what se the bot chinchina dey bi nti yen dan eyi na se yembo na aba
de na me ba me ka ho no ana me de hye mo ama we yima no and necessarily can oil asema or can external factors
but they were not ready to accept Russia Ukraine war
a trigger nti ye hu ne say cocoa prices is not determined
no please don't go there.
Don't go
there. That is why we have an institution called the state.
Abba formono edunti na mane ko say eno mampanyini aka cocoa reforms will secure fair prices. Inti unyi ni se reforms na ekoso say now ye pese ye na ekoso a ekuyafo benya omo increment eba forms so a se de be obi a hatse ne ho ase emwa
abna mpocho adokokoda adokokoda
me nananom ene me maame mo ewoko
hwe wanim wo TV wo camera no wen hwe wo camera ni wo camera wa hwe wonanim na kadama semicho na hwe de botuma ko kroma na ejumenti esopo
enye me na me catch
na wana no ka
na yedi
nkomo
wo ase nti honorable
they want to cocoa no we want to know do you support the reduction we be so answer me be so
enti honorable se mo ena nka mo wa be mu a
ya wa be
reduction ba ya nka mo be ye den
never
because now nka mo
no MPP will not even contemplate it. Ya wa be mu cocoa price world market price or cocoa but akufado one todo please let's get the facts right. Go and check your statistics.
I know
the data. Call your producer to check the record. Akufado nimfia wo choba bim. There were times that cocoa world market price for cocoa no watodo Akufado ensise kwafo da bibi nti na aben wo ho bibi nti na aben wo ho aben ze sasem bi ba or there isom to the COVID-19
the no reduction and
remember COVID-19 na wiazi edwuma nyina aba stand still but Akufado otua edwuma yefoka oma water oye free until electricity do
no but later you tua
me plache you tua baze
water near there
you tua baze
yes
true what means
but true payment here
which payment which payment
yentia
hey abuna
honorable
mpocho say here
you tua water electricity later yes ain't tua I remember past that time honorable Agyapong ma address.
Are you saying that the levina the wait are you saying the levina abani imposing no only e kawa aban boy no oye pepe abuna may get mistake.
But so even if say it wasn't free.
Me rubber. Abeng intervening. That is the point I want to make this morning. There was an intervention. Abeng also yanasen. Dem na me pedamaka. There should be no way Abeng besisi koko ekwafo. Masa man pedamaka na no pay. And our if baby a would do koko should be the last to even support this.
No, me some fast and me num and me conse me support say you reduce
no declare your stand.
There be mpacho ye din comment me
say what is your own view about the reduction? When an animal wo cross wo
me me ti hama Ghana for nti
yes of course that's the reason why what is your view?
Me personal view the answer that matter sir.
But you also shape public opinion.
Yeah, of course I do that. But would you moving on? Omanfo ye brene ya so an sir. Omanfo be e ka say now MP sa ebo mo dom kuma side no mo no so na said ye enema si ko ye mu nusi ya mu gine mu amoko e de ma mo party no ni mo next primaries e se mutimi maintain wo mo mema ye nto wo mo so aba na nkasa kakana mo honom na no monko on oppose oni o mo ya adwen
no me that's it the mention share no oboboa
okay
oboboa in the sense that primaries bia no oyeka and baby a ye gina no say MP or do parliament no be ye djuma na at the same time na backyard so ja to ho no odo ko okoye campaign oba hokaka but onye casting iron and stone onye inshe but ni nyina ye consensus
okay
nti no dam adwenkyerɛ no mefu echi but za yesu ye nyi de yenye yen national officers and extended stakeholders our party no particularly one of our constituencies yenye one basis in common na ya cheche won nsem na ebia obi wo a opede ono so okọ primaries ni bi ode yetum ye convince no otase de o yenua hwe ta wunwie n'echi na party ne ba power awon so benye baby aiden akoshe because NDC fu ye bi make the 2017 wo opposition getting into 2020 election NDC for crap pro and most of the one constituency sitting MPs no were unopposed or ye one-on-one in churchim on ye oshe them as usually template so make there somewhere 2014 Chairman Kuti of blessed memory I'm sorry man as regional chairman for Central Region or initiated some reconciliation in a consensus building in a polling station audit tibia oboyen. It helped us in two ways. One, assembly elections. In the assembly elections, normally, on your partisan, but practically on your partisan. Into what Chairman Putin did in Central Region, on in there, or crap on all the executives, or crap pro constituency to constituency. Into what bar, baby assembly members and candidates MPP baby. Now when you want kasa, on your share, now what church him, woman, party in opposition. Since I boku for 2016, ye assembly support into yesre. Odu baby a wo bunkotodwe. Na wache ma and through that no nkofu peace step down. So 2014 assembly elections no in Central Region most of MPP candidates ye wini Mbojat Masa and Jazokro 2016 into Central Region almost all candidates in Central Region went unopposed. Primaries no obofom but ni na ye kaseche and then we went into proper audit. We're making sure that every polling station wire audit of yen polling station executives obi awewu obi mpo onte isomwo wire proper audit and it created a certain atmosphere for the party to prepare itself for the 2016 election. That is how come eventually in 2016 parliamentary elections in Central Region yenya out of 23 seats in MPP nya 19 seats.
I see.
Intino oye process abota edwuma ne ye etu ache ntinu me gizi there dama adwini ya abade in 87 definitely binum bakada wa abre won kobio menyim kra na ebie na was won kobio ebia wa ye mpanyimfo ana wo fi there bibinti but wona wo pede wo kobio bambo na wo kan wasam oye anamuntu a oyde yetu na ye chechiresem and menyim there the consultation so far no emtwa embrenu nkodu no na consultation ewieye it also adds on to the unity obi wo wa bia wokọ primaries we presidential primaries and bia wokọ national election regional election constituency election ebi ofi there one support constituency officer bi onti musume shown na akaye tension but once there is a general understanding look your opposition unity hu hia nti ye nyina ye nkambum no da me hyehyɛ no oba ode tuwa chebi oze ba party and ami mo gizi there say ye niye ya mentem wase na independent candidate sem biara mba and eventually no ye members no woso obenya wona asomdwe wo one constituency na wetu wa ye dwuma our parliament because we need them in parliament.
Okay.
We need them to debate, we need them to raise the issues, and they also need a peace of mind to work. Politics on the phone.
Okay. What was say ne yakwa to oba ade ebebo amonti aya was east by election ebekwa amamo.
Oh, yenhwe za obesi echina. I'm talking about the general
elections
terms. I mean a honum Jerry Yenijuma party regional executives workita one strategy was Juma, but I won't be quick to say this or that. Agruni fo nti yenhwe za odefo obeye zamahen dem the musical makan ni nyina ejumazim nechi no mpaibo na ozin kunyimziba
mpaibo idie na de wa bon mpaibo.
No, but that is a reality we have to face
now. Israel and America wo mu ejumo modi on Iran ye fa Iran na ye ka oman a wo mu produce oil export oil a ye free mu a enye. Do you think say the SCCC ebetimi enya ensunsanso bi ewo yen sikasem so as online ana.
I want to be some question also.
No, but say we say ya DSC ni edi won ko.
Okay, let me roll you back.
Okay.
NDC forward opposition. Na nsembiri kodo wo wiase. About some no work. If you answer me, I will answer you.
Me you want no dey nyima no.
Of course. If you man no me you one. NDC time akufo ado otegwado. Nsemrisisi Russia attack Ukraine. Ezibano bo akoso fertilizer no bo akoso. Oil prices in now got affected. Na akufo ado aben eze ntutu se esra Ghana for the wonya botelman e ba sam na NDC fuka.
External factors into me and
minti my one no koso
me yi wa no
what's that and this president
say enkomo e call so say mo mismanage the economy mo de ko share Russia and Ukraine na then external factors it me ba be hit mo sama mo de ko share wo mo.
Okay, so according to NDC external factors in affect economy, that's what they said, correct? The principle hasn't changed.
But
I mean, their principle hasn't changed. One principle. In law, you say that you have adopted the views, the opinion of your learned colleague as though they were yours. So that principle. Yes, that's what they said. Sanity.
Okay. I was for Osahin Alexander Afenyo-Markin and I no to train Komo.
Yeah, special eyes.
Special eyes.
Special eyes. Eh, more YouTube na more advert so. Azu kwazim.
I went to why are dear.
Azu kwazim. So oh ya ketwi di bube.
The busa would no come fancy.
Njo nse say obi ara kan say.
Okay.
Intimi picture the aze oko azim.
And the best me azi will feel ya and I know you're different from that.
Honestly, but me say ye aze oko azim.
Aze ko azim. Eno na den. Na cheche mu na misia yesia de. Okay. Honorable, how do you manage, stress? Say the mebisa o ka say ejuma no ka say nipa ni so ne de e be ka say ejuma no mo do. But one ka say personally no. Ene we say na bia ba be bomu na wo abusia enso so wo family no me ade. How do you manage stress?
Big question. What I want to say, well, let me say what I want to say.
Okay.
Not all. So one is prayer. Say, and so therefore, now one's wonderful. So that is one. Two, exercise. You need to have some addictions that will help your mental health.
Okay.
So, I have two things. I do table tennis and golf.
Okay.
And for some time now, I started doing golf somewhere 2006. And I became so addicted to the golf. And then I went off and came back to it. So I realized that, well, golf, when you walk in on the course, the game of golf is game of life.
Okay.
Abo, it was fairway, akoshe baby, akotonsum. Na, akotanhim, akoshendiem. Then you have to survive. It helps with your mental health. You are meditating, you are praying, you are chatting. You get sometimes you can get a good t-shirt. Then with subsequent ones, it do greens or there ekoto amunenu na apaska. As you build a resilience, and then people take things for granted. You see, when you are in public life, you need to also get a good counselor.
Okay.
Who would help you with your mental health? Because a human is stressful. Sometimes we take, especially in parts of the world. The Mazim, when I visited the US and I had an interaction with a senator, and I'll catch him the look. He has a psychic advisor, he has a spiritual advisor, he has a communication advisor. Today, my betna who studio hey. MPs P and politicians P. On either work at the studio, question behind the way. Assembly behind the worker they be. Before I have studio han, or you there who advise on you to Hana Recon. A Rabana na a Brenton in Nimpa, detach. Don't think you are friends. On open news, into question I'll be sano, and asamna you're careful.
Okay.
You need all those guidance. As myself, say you can mess up.
Okay.
And then also family time. Sometimes you may say your child is being stubborn at school, and you are so stressed that the problem is not your son or your daughter, it is you. We don't have time for our families.
Okay.
Having time for your wife or your children or your mother or your father, your family members, your siblings, family is everything. Time with your family take away a lot of your stress. Benya there, ebi a wo sister abesrew, obi all your politics. Nti no maame mpo frɛ na no boyfriend. Me last week, I say Oledi Mafi Sunday I met me so. Just mother's love keke. Mbojat masa. Oledi wabeta me joya na me bu me ketem ma kwesro man. You know, my family so any time you want is in komokra na bi because sometimes you know onum pono or relieve of the stress mbojat masa. So it's a very difficult job to be in public life. And by the way, eduma no so ya wo maame nka ho, wo yere nka ho, wo mba nka ho, it's public life.
Okay.
You know, it comes with its own challenges. So you need to balance, have you know, a hobby.
Okay.
A hobby. Say or worry. And able to akade anope bia aboto o worry. Enwa and about to ludu. Na ono so is a yiwadwene fi bibidwa. No so.
Okay.
Then the last thing which I want to share is not to take things personal. Take it like a theater. You know, you are an actor or an actress. You are doing a stage work. A prayer, you have your life.
Okay.
Sometimes people take things so personal and they become so bitter and becomes difficult to forgive. Sometimes concern so does on ati. Sometimes as a leader I hear a lot. Hey, leader, what you say? Leader, me say obi say ibe waswa na detain na anhwa akwankafo. Oh yes, I mean a sen adi bi mompo amembo yo medinate.
What can say that system yes you do things that some people are after your position.
Oh please don't go there.
Binomo I after your position.
Don't go there.
Oh no.
You've done well so far. Do you think somebody wants to take you off this your show? You on this show? Do you think somebody wants to do you think somebody wants you?
Honorable, Mimi bisa question. Now where you man? Do you think some people are after your position?
Do you have evidence?
Is yes or no.
So
do you think some people are after your position?
Abnechi, when you are, you know.
Oh, come on, do you think some people are after your position?
Do you think somebody is after your position? We have never been divided.
Okay, so do you think
we've always been united?
No.
I see. You are cross-examining me.
Oh, anyway, me suffer bow abaso enra ya sorry pa I say wo kan sembi ma e kana koma e fa ayonko fa e wo ne honorable kenentem gina baby kan say oboa wo na wo obi a wo enkaye e pa nti wonya de say nipa no obitimi ada na wo chiama no nti no so ye plaza we say no Facebook.
Oh yeah, but it's not only Ken and mechanism. I also spoke about Napo. No, I also spoke about Napo.
Okay.
How he trained with the young ones in 2012.
Okay.
Odienba East Legon. Over training on how to conduct our campaign and how to plan our D-Day.
Okay.
And through that manual no was my hand. It helped me in my D-Day to win 2012. Okay. When I came into Parliament, he was among those who took interest in with the young ones and helped us. And in fact, 2015, he came to Winneba to help when there was a situation. Nana Kumbia is also one person who has helped
you.
Me. Young communication director or Chechen Mesima young Kasa in my party no Kweku Kwate. I remember my first time on talking point. Na me hu so. Kweku was behind the scenes texting. In those days, you know, there should be commercial break. Now, because we were not so sure, and I was discussing economy, Mr. Law, and Kweku Kwati na Ocheche, which Masa. Then you had Dan Butchie, okay, chief whip at the time. Now we saw Winsome Yan Bafwe wa deputy whip, minority. I'm saying that. Me personally, no, my boy in the party, no, I owe almost everybody because it's through friendship, it's through relationship.
Okay.
And now, me do baby, me do. Me bozina as a betchin. But that myself. Aha. And name repayment no. And as and when issues be baba apa, it will require talking about people who have played critical role.
Okay.
Mate. And in this mighty minority, General Secretary, no national organizer, why you be a makokos in power? Kodia and onye na nabi.
Advert na.
Me advert. Open pocho. Abna pocho.
Okay.
Withdraw that one. Pocho. You see?
No, sir. What's a bit?
Abna pocho. Share. We are seeing abna.
I understand. Once make kasa no make kai say Justin Kodia na me bisa na say obeko for the position.
I'm not talking about election.
Yes.
I'm not talking about election.
Okay.
Let's
Honorable
Mate. Otherwise it will be difficult for you to get me here again.
Any adverts.
No, that's right. You see, there were party at Masa. Say yentum yan compliment yen ho. Na yentum ye unya ya papa bi mo na yentum anka wasama. Iye bonya ye. This has nothing to do with election.
I get it.
I can equally say what Eugene Entry has done for me and has done for our relationship. I am talking about the leadership. Kodrian and Anabi will provide what I support in as a caucus.
Okay.
Through these difficult times. It's a fact. Mamanka. Council of Elders led by young Papa Hakman Owusu Ajiman. One day, Professor Kwe, Thursday, number 1 in Chan, I spent 2 hours. Or the Oshe Krata be wonder masa. They play very important role. Yan mami Oboshi Sai, Yan mami Elizabeth Oyini, Gabi Ochedako. No, I am fair-minded, and I'm saying that there are people who play a major role behind the scenes. Nkrofu nti honenka. Sabi. Se entum na acknowledge one na hwe na ato sinkaka se ami me ye leader last Friday na manpanyin obema ne sona right it took the whips to strategize, to plan and to project the caucus. Me ke jen baby na me gba no don president bona na emankasa so ibiaka mbojat masa Habib Idrisu, Jerry Ahmed. These whips, led by Ano, they've played a critical role for the caucus. So in Pio Bina Sama, I will speak the truth any day. Without the whips, the party cannot, the caucus cannot survive.
Okay.
Mama Pat, Mama Pat. Now, on Kasa, that woman, or your partner, why a spiritual backbone be wasn't in Bible. Many times, I bought a mamino on your Crawford office.
Okay.
Why Bible was a party. I'm just telling you the various roles that people play for this party. Emi Kwame say, Aza minim mezi wondese. Mbojat masa. Merun to menyanko nchin because our home nyankopa a wo yini sie won se nufu na suom ne wo ye na.
Okay.
Atizame